So I just wanted to go over some of the investments that I've made. I tend to like investing in high yielding stocks, and I also have mutual funds which aren't on here. But I just wanted to share some of the stocks that I've invested in over the past few years. I started investing in 2011, and I generally am in for the long term. So I've made money on some and lost on others, but I'll tell you the ones that I really like and the ones I don't. First of all, Google. It's Alphabet Class A, and I bought it a few months ago. It's the most recent one I've bought. I've heard on Jim Cramer it's a good stock to own, and I've heard it's got a lot of long-term possibilities to run higher. And then there's Disney. I bought it about a year ago, and it's got a 1.48 yield, and it's been a good stock. As you can see from the chart, the current chart's not been too good, but if you look at like a very long term, here's a 10-year. It's got a pretty level upwards curve to it, as you can see. I mean, lately it's not been doing too good, but it'll turn around. Then I've got Nia Power. That's a penny stock. Basically what I did was each stock that I own, well, not all of them, but a lot of them have dividends, and I'll reinvest them, and sometimes. And this time I chose to reinvest some of my dividends in Nia Power. It doesn't pay a dividend, but I figured I'd have some fun and maybe it'd go high. And today it was up 42%, but it's not been doing too well when I bought it 2 years ago. So next one, Chesapeake. These are the ones that I've been most heard on. I bought a few oil stocks a few years ago, I think 2014, 2013, and oil was around $100 a barrel, and now it's I think almost to 50. So I mean, and the drilling companies like Chesapeake and Halkin, which is my next one, have gotten killed. So these have dropped substantially. Next one, Walmart. They pay a good yield of around 3%, and I've really enjoyed owning this stock. It's one of my better performers. I bought it a few years ago for around 65, and it pays a good yield, and it's quite a bit higher than it was a few years ago. Huntington Ingalls. It's a shipbuilding company, and I've been happy. I bought it for around 130. It's 165 now. I haven't owned it for too long, and I've been happy with the return. Doesn't pay a great yield, but it's been doing so well that I've been happy with it. Apple I bought a few years ago for 112, and paid a 2.11% yield. So I mean, it's not been doing too bad, but it's a little bit lower than what I bought it for. But with that yield, it's around what I paid for it, is how much I've returned, and I plan on holding it for a long time, like I do all of these, unless I get a big return. General Electric is without a doubt my best performing stock. I bought it for 23. Now it's 31. It went up to 32. Praised around a 3% yield, and I've been really happy with the returns. I plan on holding it also for a long time. And then Ford. which other stocks haven't been doing too good, but the primary reason I bought it was for the yield. It's got around a 5% yield. I bought it for around 15. It was the first stock I ever owned, and with that yield, it's been doing okay, even though I bought it for a little bit higher than what it's worth. But I've been just happy with the yield. So as you can see, the day wasn't too great, but lately I've been seeing these a little more green and they've been in the red, so I've been happy about that. I hope to encourage people to invest, because it's really a good way to make money, although I would encourage people more probably to start their own company and try to beat the market, but it is hard. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.